I got my peach one. My magenta, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, again.
This one feels way bigger. All right, well, what's up, internet friends? Trying something a little bit new today on this video. A lot of the time when I go on these fishing trips, especially when I'm with friends, I feel like it kind of takes away from the experience to constantly be talking to the camera and sharing what I'm doing and stuff rather than just experiencing it in the moment. So, I mean, this video, it ended up being probably the best day of fishing I've ever had in my life. So it seems like a shame to not do some sort of intro. I didn't do it the day of while we were walking in, so I'm just going to kind of walk you through it now, explain what was going on, tactics I was using, gear I was using, conditions, and all that. We hiked into this lake. One of my buddies had been there before. It was about a 3.5 mile hike in. Had this entire mountain lake to ourselves, surrounded by bugling bull elk, and just catching the most beautiful native West Slope cutthroat. We just used our typical everyday rods. This is the rod I use for almost everything, especially lake fishing, rivers, whatever. It's just the Echo Shadow 2, the 3-weight, 10 foot. I can also switch it to a 10.5 or whatever. It is a Euro rod, but I have a different tip section that I use with it when I am doing like indicators or streamers or hopper dropper. Kind of a modified tip section that's just a little bit less flimsy, I guess you'd say, than the one that comes with it. The reason I like this for lakes and stuff particularly is because it is a 10-foot rod, so it's a lot easier to pick up your line and roll cast it. You don't have to do a lot of back casting because a lot of the time on lakes that's not an option. You got trees and bushes behind you and stuff. I was using just a 5-weight. This is the Scientific Anglers Anadryo taper line. This is my favorite all-around line for sure. A lot of people love the Infinity taper line for an all-around for throwing dries, nymphs, streamers. And I've fished that before and I like it, but I like this one even more. Probably because I'm doing more roll casting than the average angler and more lake fishing than the average angler. But the 5-weight matches with this 3-weight Euro rod very well. The thing about Euro rods is this is called the 3-weight, but that's more referring to what the tip section action is like. The butt section's more like a 5 or a 6-weight. So experiment with different lines if you want to throw just a standard weight forward line with your Euro rod, and it's super fun. You'll love it. Most of the day we were just doing indicators with leeches. You'll see in the video I pumped one of the fish's stomach and it was just full of zooplankton. Nothing big came out. There might be 2 reasons for that. One of the reasons, and I think the most likely reason, is that my throat sample, the little throat pump, it just isn't very good at sucking up big items like leeches or bait fish. Another possible reason is that there just wasn't anything else in the water that day and they were only eating zooplankton. Whichever the case was, if they had leeches in their stomach and I wasn't able to pump them, or if there weren't leeches in their stomach, they were only eating zooplankton. Those are my 2 favorite scenarios to fish leech patterns, because if they are eating leeches, obviously they'll eat your leech pattern. But if they're only eating zooplankton, they're often looking for something bigger because they're just trying to achieve their caloric needs on those tiny little creatures. And if they see a nice, big, tasty morsel swimming along like a leech, they're going to jump on it. When I was using an indicator, I almost always just use the standard airlock indicator. This is a 1-inch. I usually don't use the 1-inch. I did try the new OROS indicator. It's just like a 2 halves, 2 hemispheres that screw together, kind of the same concept as the airlock. I've been wanting to try these for a while. They got recalled due to adhesive issues and now they're back on the shelf, so I grabbed one. I will say it was pretty pointless to use this the way it came because it just slid all around my leader. I use a little bit lighter leader than most people, like an 8-pound level leader, so I'm not surprised it didn't grip it well. But what I did was I stole the little gasket from one of these 1-inch airlocks. That's why I have this guy out. And I put it on there over the threads and screwed it on, and then it was perfect. So this ended up being a sweet indicator. I don't know if it's any better or worse than the airlock I typically use. The one thing I did like about this is I actually combined like an orange one and a white one, so it was half orange, half white. And then when it was sitting there having the two colors, I was able to see more subtle takes a little bit easier than if I was just using the airlock. The fish were in super shallow. We were just fishing this kind of gravel shelf. It was really gradual. You could walk out about 30 to 50 feet from the bank and only be about knee deep. And then a little further out from that, there was a shelf, a drop off. But most of the fish were within about 20 to 30 feet of where we were standing. It seemed like they would always take it on the drop. So what I think that means was the fish were looking up and the fly would hit and they would see it silhouetted against the sky and they'd take it really quick. Sometimes as soon as it would hit, they'd take it like it was a dry before it even had an opportunity to sink. So I'll tell you a little bit about the flies used. For sure, the most productive flies that day were just black leeches. For the most part, I was using kind of these bigger black leeches with these big, what do they call them? Insta-jig beads. These were under an indicator. I would fish two though, pretty much like a big one and then a really small guy paired with it. And they'd go back and forth. It didn't seem like they liked one more than the other. When I was doing hopper dropper was something big like this, just kind of a little bit modified chubby. I would go small and light just so the hopper would float longer. Then it was a little bit more delicate presentation when I did it that way. Black was the most effective color, but when that would get slow, I'd do a little bit of maroon, maybe some green. There was a period where it did get particularly slow, and we saw some October Caddis start to hatch. And then in that case, I switched to just a little October Caddis nymph dropper, and I was able to pick up a few fish on that. That was really all we tried. I'm sure we could have tried many more things and caught fish on it, but that did it for us. OROS indicators, now they're spears that come together. I wanted to try them at first, but they, oh yeah. Well, but they got
Get out. Nice, Austin.
First cast, dude. Oh, I just had a take. Oh, cocksucker, he took my leech.
Oh.
Okay, so they're here, boys. That was first cast.
Were you stripping, Oz?
Yeah.
I watched the indicator go down while stripping. He took my small black that I had on point. I found a little depression and I just cast out into it about 10 feet is all. Oh yeah, beautiful. All colored up. Fat guy.
Oh, I haven't got one. Dude, they're here.
Sweet.
She's girthy.
Drag her the fish.
Yep.
Big boy. He's big.
Huh?
My magenta, dude.
Oh yeah.
Dude, again.
This one feels way bigger.
Yeah, dude, he loved that magenta.
This was actually taking line.
Hey, don't worry, boys. I got a few more magenta weeks. Oh yeah.
Damn, dude.
Oh, nice fish. Austin. I'm coming, buddy.
Hey, can I ask a real question? Do you guys talk during sex?
Yeah.
Do you guys talk during sex?
Like dirty?
I'm more kind of just grown.
Yeah, but you're verbal or just audible?
Okay.
We're pretty quiet. Whoa! That is gorgeous.
Yeah, dude, those colors.
Maybe it's not attached to me.
Nice, dude.
Stud.
He almost came at you.
That's a big boy.
Did he take right,
Scared the shit out of
like
me.
right at your feet?
Right here too.
Oh, that's a nice fish. Nice, dude.
Holy, you can barely even hold this thing up.
Nice.
That's a pretty.
Hold up, Aaron, let me see.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
She goes.
Nice. Oh. That's just mesmerizing. Oh, there you go.
baby.
Try and then down the water. And then
Oh, double.
Good night. They're hitting the black one. I've got a white or the purple.
dude, he's pretty.
Oh yeah, very sparse spots on this one.
There's got to be a smoother way to do this.
Look at that. Nice.
So, guys, what do you think?
Well, you want us to say you were right? Oh yeah, purple I fish all the time. Pink I fish, but magenta, it's either purple or it's pink. It can't be both.
Aaron's definitely peeking right now. Oh, Austin's on. Awesome. Weird. Dang, dude, I cannot get him to key. This is usually how it goes. Oh, I had one, dude.
This one's on my small black again. It would be interesting to pump the stomach.
This one's skin in the pretty.
Yeah, this is a dope fish.
Alright, walk over to the tripod.
I'll bring it over closer too. Oh yeah. Sick. It's just recording. Oh, you kind of kneel down. What I like to do, put the net under this knee now.
I've never handled a fish this big.
Oh, look at the green on the top of that.
Hey, fuck you. He took the magenta a bit.
Yeah.
I love the green backs on those ones.
Wow. Pretty. Color on them. And girthy, dude.
Beauty. Oh yeah.
Look at that. Pretty cutthroat.
Sweet. Nice. No.
He was just sitting there upside down, dude. Mine? Came away a little. It could have been mine.
Is it Susan? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Susan, dude.
I said mine swam away, no problem. Did you huck meat that day you were here too, bro?
Yeah, just for a little bit.
Dude, do you even have to ask?
Bro, do you even have to ask to huck me, bro? Are you fucking kidding me? Who's fucking me?
Jesus
Oh, this one's giving some big.
Oh, I had him.
Yeah. Just leeches. Haven't had a need to try anything else. This one's got a big old kipe on him.
Does he?
Yeah.
I don't think you can say that anymore. I was telling Treg the other day, Austin, I was like, yeah, dude, I was like, when we were doing those downriggers, and you're like, whoa, 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 downrigger.
To the cam. Tell him how you got him.
Dude, he's like not big, but he's girthy.
We look back at the footage later, and Breck's just like, it's been a rough couple of days. Just been feeling it. It's a video diary.
It's like Survivor. Oh.
Here, let's get.
Dude, look how green it is.
Both of us up there.
You got? Oh, you're hooked up. Yeah. Dude, this is fucking awesome.
This is just a little guy. Oh, this would be tasty. Nice, put the hook. Alrighty. Guys, what happened up there?
Wow,
I don't want to talk about it. Nothing. These fish are never going to be able to look each other. The last few I've had right over this weed bed.
And Austin's like, hey, is it your fly? He like caught it like an hour later. He's like,
Dude, the color, man.
Oh yeah. Dang, that's sick.
girthy, dude.
Big old mouth on him too. Nice catch. Sick. There he goes. Hey bud, let's see what you got. You gotta wet the thing. I don't like to fill it up with water. Some people will, but I don't. Just wet it, hold them upside down, wait for them to chill out. This thing is depressed, the bulb is, and then I slide it in just until I feel the esophagus start to narrow. And then I'll just take my hand off, back it out. You'll be able to see if anything came in. Yeah, that looks like he's just got a bunch of little zooplankton in him, which is common for this
type of.
Yeah, where it's still, you can see all the grass and stuff on top. The warm water, it hasn't, what they call turning over, hasn't turned over yet. It's probably still alive.
Yep.
Little plankton. There could be leeches in there. Sometimes it's hard to get them in a stomach pump. 4 dark fish. Little hopper eater. Oh, I have a double.
Doubled up?
Yeah. Yeah, 2 big fish too. Dude, hopefully I...
That top fish is gorgeous, dude.
The bottom fish is big too.
You need help?
We'll figure it out. If I can get the bottom one netted, then I'm good. But okay. Yeah. Yeah. Holy shit, dude. Damn. Crazy. So I wonder if the one that I saw swirl was on the dropper. Do you mind?
What do you got dropping on him?
Just a small black marabou leech. Okay, hopper fish is in my right hand. Dropper fish is in the left hand.
Oh my gosh.
That's insane, dude.
That was wild. Yeah. No, he's mad. It's just a perfect specimen, dude. Look how tall this guy is.
Oh, nice, dude.
Oh. Boys. Oh.
Your leech just sit there for a minute.
Yeah. Every time I try to do false testing, I just end up pushing it, bro. Reel your line in a little bit more. There you go, bro. What is it? 20 or yeah, 56 mechanical zoom with line.
Jesus.
Which mine is like 25 now. I want us to all try to hook up like all four, and then we can get a picture. There you go, buddy.
Yeah, it's that.
And he's like,
Baby tarpon's the way to go, what I've heard.
he's like, it's so much fun. He's like, we'll catch 30, 40 fish a day.
And you'll get a lot of permit and snook that go into those beds too.
Yeah. Every fish that's going back, she's like, bro, O2 hits them gills, boy. Dude, that's not cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that might be my best one. Yeah, I think this is my best one of the day.
Like 22?
No, he's still between 18 and 19, but he's just real fat. Oh, big old October caddis just landed on my net. Big old October caddis just landed on my net. Yeah, an orange one. Damn, this is one of my better fish. Yeah, it's a nice one.
Same mid?
Caddis nymph.
Oh, caddis.
Yeah. All right, that's my best fish.
Dude. You can say.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Oh yeah, she's tall. Look how thick that is. Dang. Dude, on the hopper. Beautiful little hopper eater.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, daddy. Yes.
I love these little guys. They fight just as hard. This one's really dark. It's in the exact same spot. It's like a little 5-foot diameter circle. Jeez, dude. God damn.
they taking?
Just a small black leech. Yeah. I'm only about, probably not even 2 feet below my hopper.
That deep fly all day, dude. Like 18 to 36 inches.
Yeah, because I think if it gets too deep, they can't silhouette it anymore. Even when I was fishing longer, they were taking it on the drop every time. Dude, it's a grayling.
Is it grayling?
Yeah,
Bro, that's a big grayling. Bring that over. Bring it over. Come here.
the female.
Sir, what did you just catch?
I think it's a muskie.
Musky.
One of those tigers. The musky tigers.
Dude, that's twice the size of the ones we catch in the US.
Holy shit.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
so dope.
Dorsal.
Oh yeah. So cool. Okay.
Oh, dude, 100%.
That is kind of weird though that after like 100 fish, we just catch one. Yeah, about average. The one that they're taking is about 3. All of them that I've caught, I've been looking for the elk, and I look back, my bobber's gone.
Saying about it.
I think they're pretty close to shore. Woo! Hey, 3 of us got a fish together. Yeah, let's get a picture of the 3 of us. Oh, he's coming for you.
Yeah, these are all good.
Maybe he knows that other fish. Oh dang, this is a fatty, dude. Dang, this is probably like one of the prettiest fish I've ever caught.
All right.
Okay, y'all ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Nice.
Cheers.
Turn the video on. Oh, never mind.
Give it kiss.
Hang on. We're videoing.
This is just right there. Oh, they're right by each other.
That GQ video, Zach Woods in the woods. And he's like, just gotta watch out for bears. And twinks and leather daddies. Canoe is actually an old Iroquois word, which means small emasculating boat. This is a north-sided ollie. So this isn't working, so I think I'll just find a fish and talk it into committing suicide. It's actually not that hard to make a fish feel existential despair. You're just like, what are you even doing here? Next thing you know, it's bashing its own head against a rock. But you can taste the sadness. With all my fly line out.
Yeah.
I use these a lot at Pyramid Lake. It's probably my favorite fly out there.
Oh, he's pretty, dude.
I just switched to like a micro black leech. Thank you for spitting my hook. Oh, he's so pretty. Oh, shush. Rah, rah.
What are you catching them on, Austin?
Small black leech. Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
What are you saying? Hey, it's a grayling.
It's a what?
A grayling.
Nice.
That's a grayling.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
Oh, this one's a male. It's got a big dorsal.
Unbelievable.